feel to be vice president of the student body?
You know, it feels pretty awesome. Our president, Jessica Van Rankin, and myself, we're so excited for our term in office. And I plan on telling you all a little bit of how I arrived to running for student body vice president.
Well, we are excited to hear it, but did you know that you always wanted to go to K-State?
You know, that is a very interesting story.
Oh, that sounds intriguing. Trenton, please share your K-State story.
Before I tell you all about the tale of choosing a college, I want to talk about the experience I had in high school with collaboration. When I was just a sophomore in high school at my small rural high school, Frankfort High School in Frankfort, Kansas, I was just a sophomore, and I began being cognizant of things in the community that were less than ideal. Some people saw this as a burden, but myself and a few others saw it as an opportunity. The group was formed, and our first project, and our ongoing project, is to renovate our old grade school. It was built in 1913, and as it was a year ago, was in complete shambles. The group got together, and I remember one distinct day we had been touring the building and hearing stories from the past from different alumni of the grade school. I remember feeling so compelled and going home, laying down in bed that night and thinking to myself, if not me, then who? The Frankfort Development Trust was born out of this project, and the mantra behind it would come to guide me for many years. I also saw other opportunities in high school, and one of those was coordinating blood drives for the community. We had been threatened to have our blood drives removed from the community because of the extremely low number of units that were being collected at every drive. And I'm proud to say that after coordinating 8 drives, we broke a record every single time. And while that's awesome, and it's a great line in my resume, and you can tell that I'm obviously very proud of it, but it was during those blood drives and during the formation of the nonprofit that I realized how important collaboration was. You see, our community demanded the attention of many people. I was naive to think that I could simply do it alone. Our small community continues to thrive because of collaboration. When it came to exploring colleges, I must make a confession. I did not want to go to K-State at all. Being from a community 45 minutes away from Manhattan, I wanted to be as far away from home as possible. And I did not want to go where any of my classmates were headed. So this led to a national search where I went far and wide looking for the school of my dreams. I must give it to my parents for exhibiting an extreme amount of patience as I combed through college brochures, applied to different schools, and had the occasional meltdown. It was after this national search where I thought to myself, okay, I've looked at all these dream schools, but nothing feels quite right. Reluctantly, I paid a housing deposit to a school just down the river from Manhattan, and I announced my decision to go there. Listening to my gut, but mainly my mother, I decided to, last minute, apply to K-State before the scholarship deadline. Tears in my eyes, I drove to Manhattan and went on a visit. You see, I was upset because I was visiting a school that I didn't want to go to. I was also upset because I'd already made a decision about where I was going to go to school. What I experienced on campus that day is indescribable. Everyone on campus was excited about higher education, passionate about the opportunities that can arise from higher education. They were all making a concentrated effort to show me the K-State that they know I would love. So that day was really life-changing, but I wasn't sold. But I will comment that I just felt a sense of place at this school because the same sense of community that I felt in my town of 670 people, I was feeling on a college campus of more than 25,000 people. And that was incredible. Fast forward a month or two, and I'm on campus interviewing for competitive scholarships. It was here that I had the chance to meet faculty, administration, student leaders, but also the donors whose scholarships I was competing for. I was interviewing for the Cassabaum Public Service Scholarship, and that's where I got to hear Nancy Landing Cassabaum talk about her journey in public service And then her philosophy behind was the cost of attending school. I'm from a small town, middle-class parents, and I was expected to burden the load of school. This meant that I would have to work and take classes, and I'd have to work quite a bit. So that meant that even though I wanted to get involved, I could only get involved so much because work and class would be #1 priority. Well, surprise, K-State said, and I found out that I was the recipient of multiple scholarships through the College of Business. I was humbled and I was so excited because this meant that I could now spend time working a very time-intensive job now in student government and take an on-campus job that required less hours because I didn't need as much money. It is because of donors like you that I can now serve the university in an amazing way, and I am beyond grateful. During my time as student body vice president, I've gotten the chance to meet student body presidents and vice presidents from across the country, leading large state schools like us, schools on the East Coast that are private, and then small liberal arts schools in the upper Midwest. And it's through these discussions that I've really realized how much of a student-centered approach we take and how unique it really is. It is my belief, though, that our identity as a school rests in our unique ability to balance our historical commitment to access and affordability and the excellence that we achieve in every area of campus. It is truly unique and truly remarkable. And it's because of donors like you that we have students that can come to campus and contribute to that. It is because of donors like you that our reputation as a school who takes those who have been discounted, underprivileged, disregarded, and gives them a shot at an education. It is because of donors like you that so many of my peers in student government are able to pursue the American dream of a college education. It means so much to so many. You will all never know the impact you have. It is incredible. It's you donors who, I talked about the mantra, if not me, then who? You all have decided to answer that, if not me, then who? And it's something that you live with. That is why I chose K-State, and that is why I choose K-State every single day, because I came to a community, to a campus, where we say every day, if not me, then who? I'll say it one more time. If not me, then who? At K-State, it is culture, and it will stay with me forever.
Trenton, thank you so much for sharing your story. I am impressed, I'm humbled, and your dedication and passion for K-State is unparalleled. And you and Jessica make an incredible team. Thank you so much again.